tournament. And what that means, Jake, is whoever loses tonight is out of this tournament.
Do or die. Everything at stake for these two. One of these men will be the first person eliminated from this tournament.
And Holloway needs to not let the FSW fans get under his skin.
Could that send Holloway over the edge if he were the first man eliminated from this tournament? It already seems like he's teetering on it.
Holloway had a hellacious battle 2 nights ago, losing to Marcus Mathers in a no DQ match where Marcus threw everything he had at Holloway, but you're already seeing the size differential, the strength of Sam Holloway. I'm going to be honest, Jake. Sam was one of my picks to win this tournament. The fact that he's 0-1 right now has me very surprised.
Yeah, I'm not taking gambling advice from you, the way things are going with that. But Sam Holloway may just be cursed in Las Vegas, suffering 2 losses to Marcus Mathers in this city. The first at an FSW event, and then 2 nights ago in the opening round of the ID tournament.
Well, that's a good point. And, of course, Aaron Rourke losing to Itzgall. We already talked about Itzgall, the shortcuts he took to win that first-round matchup. But at the end of the day, what matters is who gets the win and who gets the loss when it comes to the record books.
Yeah, Rourke at least has a complaint about the way he lost his tournament match. Holloway was defeated by Mathers. Oh, my God.
The physicality of Holloway, as you just said. And
now he's taking out those frustrations on Rourke.
And you saw the agility of Rourke and really impressively landing on his feet, but anywhere outside of professional wrestling, this would be called a mugging.
Well, yeah, it's what we love about wrestling.
And
oh, my God, this is what we love about wrestling, too. Backhand that big man.
Rourke fighting back, trained by Brian Myers at Create a Pro Wrestling Academy. But Sam puts on the brakes.
Too difficult to Irish whip a larger man. It's a mistake a lot of competitors make. And again, look at Rourke make the comeback. He finds openings against his opponents, and he always capitalizes.
Back flick, then the drop kick, now the big boot to the face. Great elevation on that boot as well, showing some flexibility, but Hardway is not gonna like that.
We don't know yet. Yeah, you're right. But he lures him in, and Holloway up and over to the floor, and look at the dime piece fly. Tope suicida.
Landing right there on the entranceway, and you know better than me, that is solid. It has no give. That hurts.
No. They are not in a safe haven for either competitor, but this is the risks Rourke is going to take for his spot in the ID tournament. He does not want to lose his spot to Sam Holloway.
Our official Cody Andrews applying the 10 count, which is broken by Aaron Rourke. Rourke has definitely impressed places like Beyond and the Wrestling Open, but perhaps a mistake trying to fight Sam Holloway outside of the ring. Wonder what happened to the wrist after hitting the post.
Oh no! The wrist is the least of his worries now.
That landing did serious damage.
And then just imagine the wind driven out of his soul.
And that's it. There was nowhere for Rourke to go but down onto concrete, ladies and gentlemen. The concussive force on the chest, the being literally crotched on the guardrail, and now onto the apron, the spine damage.
When you're as heavy-handed and hard-hitting and combine it with that attitude that Holloway has, he's as dangerous as anyone in this tournament if he survives tonight.
The leg is hooked. Somehow Rourke kicking out. Holloway coming up and over with that elbow. I've always been impressed by Rourke. One of those athletes that there's just so much charisma to go along with the athleticism, but I don't know if that helps you against Hardway.
Look, charisma is not going to get you victories, but it will get the crowd behind you, and sometimes their support can fuel you to victory, and that's what Rourke might need to do against Holloway.
Holloway just wrenching in, holding on. You saw Rourke try to power up, but
nah, you can't power up against a man like that.
And all the movement, all the struggling is taking more out of Rourke, who does get up finally. A lot of damage has been done, though.
And again, Holloway's a bully. He loves it when he's damaging people, when he knows they're hurt, but he's the one in pain now.
Yeah, the counter into the octopus. Well done here by Aaron Rourke. And keep in mind, for Sam Holloway, well, I didn't even have time to say it. I was going to say if he were to drop down and not be successful, he could be submitted, but clearly it worked.
Yeah, I was going to say that's about record time I've seen someone muscle their way out of an octopus.
Though you notice the elbow now on the right arm could be hurting.
And especially consider he was just in a no disqualification match 2 nights ago.
Oh.
The body's still feeling that.
And the thing with Holloway, came from that college football background, all-state football, basketball player. It's got that mean jock background, if you will. And in many sports where you need to be the biggest man, I think that attitude is coming to professional wrestling where Holloway just believes I'm bigger, I should win. But look at the just desire out of Rourke to fight back.
Again, the problem is once Holloway is vertical and you're down, well, he brought him back up to his level. It's hard to fight him off. So Holloway brings him back down, sends him into those buckles. Just the power and intensity he does with everything.
And so much damage being done to Aaron Rourke here. Got to reiterate, this match is do or die for these athletes. Whoever loses here is out of the WWE ID Men's Championship tournament, which is double elimination. Will go on until we're down to one man standing. Oh, what a kick.
And look at that, though. Aaron lures in Holloway. Normally, though, would be able to land on his feet coming out of the corner like that, but the damage has been done.
But a prone Sam Holloway hit with that cannonball after going headfirst into the turnbuckle, but you can see Rourke showing the damage that was done earlier to his back. Was that a mistake, Jake?
No! Holy hell!
Didn't believe that Holloway could get up that, did you? Go to hook the leg. And that was a big mistake for Rourke, trying to put some flash in to the offense, and I'm impressed Rourke didn't just get knocked out.
That would have sent some competitors to the hospital.
It still might.
Rourke's not moving, but he's still in the fight. He hasn't been eliminated.
It's a fair point. Match is still continuing. I'll agree with that point, but Rourke looks like he's out on his feet. Is Holloway trying to muscle up Rourke? Rourke desperately trying to stay down.
It's a struggle for both competitors now. Rourke trying to break the grip.
And hits that savate kick. And follows it up with another beautiful strike, and Sam's not so big right now, is he?
Bringing him to the mat, but again, Sam, in a split second, changes the course of a match.
And a boot like that, let alone that butterfly suplex into the turnbuckles. Rourke could have been destroyed there.
That butterfly will lose you wings. Jesus. And now look at him scale.
What the hell is Holloway thinking?
To the top. Splash. Done.
It is. Stick a fork in him. What?
Well, many in the crowd were ready to be disappointed.
You said it. You said it. This entire building believed this match was over, and they're appreciating what these athletes are doing, but the strap's coming down, and if Holloway hits this, it's over.
Yeah, this will be the kill shot, the final blow, the end of Rourke's hopes.
And this, you can tell just the desperation trying to fight back, but does stop the choke slam. Whoa.
I don't know what just flew at us, but it was something from his body. Uh-oh, this is trouble.
Able to counter into a code red. 2, 3, no way! Here's your winner, Aaron Rourke. How in the hell did the dime piece just win that matchup?
The code red counter has just killed